And we back. The Brooklyn Nets can use our help. According to 2K, they are the worst team in the league, 30th in the power rankings, 30th in overall, 30th in offense, 30th in defense, 30th in everything. And we want to help them out. This offseason, they made the big decision to trade Cam Johnson away for a future pick and also Michael Porter Jr. They also brought in Cam Thomas on a qualifying offer. They made a trade to acquire Terrence Mann and a future pick. And then they drafted almost every potential rookie that you could possibly have, from Ben to Drake to Nolan to Danny to Igor or Yegor. This is a crazy crop of young talent. I have no idea if any of them are gonna be good, but this should be interesting. For full transparency, I did make one trade already, and it was forcing the trade for us to acquire our own 2026 first round pick, because I was looking at their future picks and I was like, it doesn't feel right. They didn't have the Brooklyn Nets having their own pick. So I was like, let me do some quick Googles, right? Right here it says that the Brooklyn Nets own all of their own first round pick. That's just one source. And Spo has it that the 2026 first round pick for the Brooklyn Nets is their own. The subreddit of Go Nets has Brooklyn Nets having their own first round pick. Real GM has the Brooklyn Nets having their own first round pick. Nets Daily has the Brooklyn Nets having their own first round pick. So I'm just confused. It's like 7 or 8 different outlets that have it, that the Brooklyn Nets have their own first round pick. I'm waiting to see anybody that said that they don't, and maybe they don't. 2K has it that they don't. I'm not sure. I'm not completely sure. Another source here. So I'm just going to go with the fact that the Brooklyn Nets have their own first round pick. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If 2K is right, they're right. But when it's 7 versus 1, I got to kind of go with the 7 in this aspect, because it's like those are like real sources, you know? So we do have our own first round pick for this upcoming season. One thing I'm going to do before we start our first year of simulation is go to the trading block. I'm going to put Michael Porter Jr. on there. I'm going to put Zaire Williams on there. There's not a single player on this roster that should be safe. You know, we'd hope that some of these younger dudes are around once we finally win, but I can't say for sure. Nicholas Claxton I'm putting on the block. I'm even putting Cam Thomas on the block. I know he's probably a fan favorite over there in Brooklyn, but my job is to win them a championship, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that with these kind of guys. I'd rather get the asset. Cam Thomas is one thing you can say for sure. That boy gonna get his points. Jaeger Demon, first NBA game, gives us 13-8. Actually, let's take a look at the lineup that they're running. So they're running Demon, they're running Thomas, Porter Jr., Clowney, and Claxton. I wanted so that, like, who do we take out of the lineup? I'm not even sure. Like, obviously, Terrence Mann should be playing. He's under contract for a few years. He will be on this team unless we can finesse a team. But these younger dudes 100% have to play. Some of these younger dudes 100% have to play. Like, you don't spend a 19th overall pick on a bad team for the guy not to play. You know what I mean? So who do we take the minutes from? I mean, even though Terrence Mann's about to be really pissed because he had a really good first game, and we like, you know what? Nah. I'm going to put Nolan Triore in the rotation, and I'm also going to put Drake Powell into the rotation too, so we could just see what we have. You know, we don't know. Oh my God, we lost by a gazillion points. We don't know what we have just yet. I've been trying to find a trade for one of these dudes that we don't really want, a Michael Porter Jr. or Claxton, just trying to get some assets. It ain't going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It ain't gonna happen. We are 10-37, and there's no trade to do, so I'm just gonna sim. Jokic wins MVP, Cooper Flags, the Rookie of the Year, Malik Monk is 6 Man of the Year, Victor Wembanyama's DPOY, and Mez Cato wins Most Improved Player. Devin Booker is Clutch Player of the Year, Jason Kidd is Coach of the Year, and then the New York Knicks General Manager is the Executive of the Year. As you can probably guess, we don't have any All-NBA, any All-Defensive. We might have some All-Rookie players, yes. Jaeger Demon. We're going to look at all of our rookies because they really determine this video. We got Jaeger Demon, Nolan, and Danny Wolf. So that's pretty fun. Let's see exactly what type of stats they put up this season. And we got to figure out which one of these dudes is really like the guys that we expect to be around, you know? So Jaeger Demon averaged 11, 4, and 2. You would hope that somebody that's 6'9" or taller can get more than 2 rebounds per game, but that's what he did this year. Triore is 10. Okay, Triore is 10, 4, and 1.5 boards. Did not shoot the 3-ball well, but that's okay for right now. Danny Wolf was 4, 4, and 4. Also didn't shoot the 3-ball very well. And then Ben down here was 2 points per game, but he didn't get a lot of opportunity because you see why the man can't hit a shot or make a layup or hit a mid-range jumper. He was pretty bad efficiency-wise. But all right, who's going to the championship? OKC versus the Cleveland Cavaliers, and the Cavs win the championship. All right, I see you, Cleveland. Draft lottery, though. I did scout a bunch, so we'll see what ends up happening. we end up at pick number 5. The Celtics win the lottery. Now, I still haven't found, since this game is so new, a really good 2026 NBA mock draft. So we are using a random generated one. The Celtics have their down season and they win the lottery to get Deion Elliott out of Arizona State. The Washington Wizards take Jess Little, small forward, 6'10", out of St. Mary, California. Pablo Gonzalez goes number 3 to the Utah Jazz from Spain. Then we get Randy Wade from Seton Hall, and now we get our pick. The best guy available is a center, but he's 22 years old, and he's not projected to go this high. We got some guys. We got a 100% draft based on potential because we're not playing for anything right now. So Rodney Tavares is from Maryland. He's 6'8", a small forward. His ceiling is Jimmy Butler. His floor is Matisse Thybulle. So he should be a really great defensive player if his floor is Matisse Thybulle, who I don't know if y'all remember how ridiculous Matisse Thybulle was as a rookie defender. The man came in and we was like, oh my God, he's going to be the best wing defender of all time. Then we get this guy, Courtney Blair from Stanford. He is a power forward that can shoot it very well. He got Tommy Heinsohn and then Cam Johnson as his comps. He's coming in with just shooting badges. I'm interested in that. Like, does he have the upside to be more than just a shooting 4? I don't know. But that 3-point rating is really, really high. Perimeter defense is not that bad for a 4-man. Not a good playmaker. Just straight up good shooter. Doesn't even rebound the ball well. Am I really gonna fall for just a shooter comp? I don't know. Who else we got here? Then we got this point guard from Miami. Don't really like that he's only 6 foot. Another small forward with a good defensive comp, some good defensive comps. I mean, none of these guys are like standing out above the other ones. I think I go with the Jimmy Butler, Matisse Thybulle comp and just have him be known for being able to help defense, shot blocking, very low post defender, inconsistency with awareness and passing situations. It's between the shooting power forward and this small forward. I guess we go with Rodney here. I don't like any of the real options, so we're going to take Rodney and hope that he has a ceiling to be really good defensively and let that be it. We got a 2nd round pick. We might just go with Tony from Croatia, who could be drumming to Bill Cartwright. That's not too bad. Who else do we scout? I'm going to take the chance on Tony because he's got the ceiling to be an all-star one day as a 2nd round pick. That's interesting. And then lastly, I want to go with a younger player. He's a blow-by ace from Xavier University. I don't know anything about him, but let's take our chances. I mean, he's a 2nd rounder that we might not even give a full contract to. He's a 69 overall. We're not giving him that contract. But these other 2 guys, on the other hand, we will. Cam Thomas is the most interesting case ever. He's killing. He killed it this season, 25 points per game. He shot 44% from 3, which is 10% higher than he was last season. He was really good offensively, y'all. I don't know exactly what his ceiling really is. Do I throw out these qualifying offers to him? I think I do, because at the end of the day, I don't want to lose the asset at the bare minimum. What type of money does he want? Oh, he wants $9 million a year. That's one thing 2K's gotta get better at in this game. I like that everybody don't want a max contract. That is a plus. But also guys that, there's no way Cam Thomas is taking $9 million. Unless that's the very last offer he has ever asked. I don't think he should make $40 million or $30 million, but for $9 million, we 100% bring him back. We were buyers. Who did we buy on? I took a chance on where is he? Jonathan Kuminga, 3 years, $62 million. Took a chance on a guy that has some potential. We'll see what it looks like in 2K. He jumps up too. But we really here for the rookies. Demon and Traore both jump up 6. Demon now has 6 badges. Traore has 7. Danny Wolf jumps up 4. Drake Powell jumps up 4. Ben jumps up 5. And yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We are obviously super duper far away from being contenders or a playoff team. But I think that all things considered wasn't that bad of an offseason. We brought Cam Thomas back. Even if we do end up trading him relatively soon, he's on the team. I think this is the last year of Michael Porter Jr., so maybe we can get some assets out of his expiring contract. I think Claxton's on the last year of his deal. No, he's got one more year. So we working. Starting lineup should be Demon. It should be Thomas, Porter Jr., Kuminga now, and then Claxton, Traore as a 6th man, and then Tavares as a 7th, Danny Wolf. Again, I'm taking Terrence Mann's minutes away and giving it to one of these younger dudes like a Ben or a Drake. I'm going to give it to Drake because we need some shooting guard minutes. Cool. Yeah. All right. Let's go hoop. Let's go hoop. I don't expect much from this team. I'm mostly hoping that Jaeger Demon takes another step, from his 12-4 last season. Hopefully it's more like a 15-6 or something, just small little upgrades there. First game is a loss. Rookie. He even hit 2 threes. Let's take a look at his overall stats. He's a 72-3. Again, I'd expect him to be a three-point shooter, especially not this early in his career. But he hit a couple in his debut. I want to see these defensive stats because that's what he's supposed to. Interior defense, 65 for small forwards, about average. Perimeter defense is good. Steals are good. The blocks are good. He should be a better rebounder at 6'8", but maybe could work on that. His IQ when it comes to the defensive stuff ain't that high, but he's very consistent with it, which we take. He has great agility, which is what you need to be a good defender in this game. So I'm impressed so far. I'm impressed. The potential thing is scaring me, but we saw what his ceiling was. His ceiling was Jimmy Butler. Hopefully we can get to Jimmy Butler one day. Game 2 of the season is a win over the Clippers, who have LeBron James now. Oh my God. I'm going to be... We're around the deadline. The first trade we're going to do is trading for Alex Caruso, who is regressed like crazy. We're getting his big old contract, but we're getting a first-round pick. We're giving them Nicholas Claxton because they lost Isaiah Hartenstein, and they're starting center right now. For whatever reason, instead of moving Chet over to the 5, they have been starting Ousmane Dieng. I'm going to give them Nicholas Claxton to catch some lobs and do defensive stuff. Next is trying to find a home for Michael Porter Jr., I think. I would like to use it to go get a bad contract. Like a player that's making way more money for his production, and we give them the expiring contract, get some extra assets on top of it. You know how this works. It's been this way for a long time. I just have to figure out who the league decides or who on what team is considered a bad contract. A bad loan contract. I doubt the Jazz care about contracts because they're not going to be somebody that's going to be buying anything. Thought about Zach LaVine, but he is on the last year of his deal too. Could we get a future first-round pick to take on the extra year of Drew Holiday? He's got a player option that we know he's going to take for $37 million. We get 2 first-round picks, you think? And they're like not great first-rounders. This is a swap for Boston and also a Milwaukee swap. They did the deal. All right, so we brought in 2 bad contracts in Alex Caruso and Drew Holiday. I'm going to let Drew Holiday ride the bench for the rest of the season. I'm probably going to buy him out next year. So we are really going into the tank. I'm going to see if I can acquire my own first round pick. Wait, let's wait to the thing because I never really understand how the worst swap, best swap is worded. Shout out to Luke Cornett. He's going to be our starting center. You know what? Let's just make Danny Wolf a center. Why not? Why not just let Danny Wolf ride out as a starting center of this team? We ain't playing for nothing. Let him and Kuminga be our front court. Yeah, there we go. That makes a little bit more sense, I think. All right, yeah. We'll see. Hey, man, we might be here for a long time figuring things out here in Brooklyn, but it'll make sense. I promise. We're gonna get us a ring. Anthony Edwards gets his MVP award. That's pretty dope, man. You don't get to see that very often. Dame is 6th man of the year. Victor Wembanyama, Scoot Henderson. That's why Dame is 6th man of the year. Scoot is actually him now. 23 points per game. I see a big Scoot. All right. Josh Giddey made All-NBA first team, by the way. Not the second team, the first team, not the third team. He was 5th in MVP. We won 22 games. Kuminga was pretty good in his first year with us. We'll take this. We wanted maybe a little bit more progression from Demon when it comes to his stats, but we'll take this. He shot it better from 3, not a lot better. He's almost at 30%. Chiori was pretty good off the bench. Even his 3-point percentage went up. So all of our guys are progressing. Rookie Rodney went from 9 to 9 points per game. I don't know if he'll ever be a counted stats guy. 1 board, 1 assist. Per 36 numbers look a little bit better because he was coming off the bench. Danny Wolf, second season, better. Yeah, everybody looks better. Ben, second season, better. Jump up to 9 PPG. I see you. Okay. All right. We won 22 games. That's exactly what we wanted. And now we have to go out and reacquire our first round pick. The NBA. Oh my God. Josh Giddey is really leading the Bulls to an NBA championship. The reason he was top 5 in MVP is that the Bulls are the 1 seed. The Bulls were the 1 seed with 52 wins, and they're in the NBA final. Now, they're going to lose to this series, I think. Never mind. Wow. Josh Giddey, Kobe White, Modest Buzelis, Tari Eason. Whoa. Shout out to the Bulls, man. Maybe Arturas Karnisovas and Mark Eversley know what they're doing. 2K likes them a lot. LeBron's trying to retire. I'm going to tell him no. Steph Curry, Dame, all these guys, I'm going to tell them no. Because what are you doing? Even DeMar DeRozan. Shout out to Debo. If you're an 80 overall player, you cannot retire in my association. Here we go with the draft lottery. Ended up being the 5th overall pick. We have number 9, and I thought we had more. Number 20, number 9 and number 20. I wonder if we can jump up in this draft. The Rockets got two top 5 picks. Shout out to them. I don't even need to acquire my own first. I'm trying to go for the jugular. Doing my scouting. There's this guy from St. John's. He is 18 years old. He's 6'7". He's got a 6'10" wingspan. This man's comps is LeBron James. I want him on my team. I want him on the team. How else can I explain to you other than saying, ooh, even this point guard, 6th overall pick, Wade Hill, got Kyrie Irving comps. I want LeBron James Jr. on the team, Mr. Ben Jameson. Now, I don't really have the assets to potentially trade for the first pick, I don't think, unless the Warriors don't believe in him. How do I get there? We give them 9. We give them 20. Like, we have a lot of picks next. We have 5 first-round picks next season. We just have to convince them, like the 76ers are bad, right? The 76ers are bad. I could potentially give them a 76er pick. I could give them a Washington Phoenix pick. I could give them a Mavericks pick. I could give them a Bucks pick. I'm going to try these 3 first-round picks plus Drake Powell. Do I believe in Drake Powell? I kind of do. The 3-point shot is coming around. The defense is going to be good at least. I'll give them Ben. No, I can't. He's a free agent. Although all these guys, 3 first-round picks, they say no. Again, we're talking about the first overall pick. I think the only way we do this is if we give up that 76er pick. The 76ers this year were 20. They were 1 game better than us, and their pick is no longer protected, right? So we tell them, hey, we're giving you the 9th overall pick this year, the 20th overall pick this year, and maybe the first-round pick next season. That's how much I believe in this guy being LeBron James, that I would give up a potential future first overall pick for this year's first overall pick. They still say no. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble now. How do we get there? Give him the Knicks pick? Because, Trailblazer pick? That's a swap. I kind of fake like that one. I could give up this Mavericks pick. Okay, you got the deal done. We basically gave up 4 first-round picks. One of them being number 9 this season. One of them being potentially, we don't know yet, potentially top 5 next season. Because we really want to draft this guy with the first overall pick, Mr. Ben Jameson. He is the guy. I think he could be, he's not going to be LeBron. Let's temper the expectations. But I think he's going to be really good in this league. And I think he could be one of the eventual faces of the league. And that's what we were missing. You know, like I said it on my podcast, as a general manager, your first thing that you need to, not first in like the step, but the most important thing you need to do is acquire the guy. I think we might have just done that. If I play my cards right, let me do this one more time. My cap hold, oh, not my cap hold, hold on. If I played my cards right, we go to our team finance. No, where is that at? Where do I get to see next year's, salary cap breakdown? Next year, we will have almost over $80 million in cap. So that will give us an opportunity to be real buyers next season. Right now, we're hoping that Jameson is the GOAT. Jaeger jumps up. We're hoping that Rodney jumps up as well. And then we'd be able to surround them with a potentially, whoever's in that this free agency class next, potentially put them with some really young players. That's where my head is at. I think in real life, they're thinking about this offseason to be the ones that are buyers. I'm thinking next offseason. Player progression. Jonathan Kuminga still getting better. We love that. We love that. We do see our boy Rodney get better. That's amazing. Am is pretty much who he is as a player, 25 years old. Traore is going to jump into the conversations to be the starting point guard of this team. We really kind of have to make that decision this season, who's going to be the point guard for the future. Ben even jumped up. You know, he's in conversation. We got 3 real point guards. And because we got so many wings, because I'm going to start Jameson next season. I just don't know exactly where or how we're going to do it. Because we have so many like guards and or wings, it's not like we can just make Jaeger dim in a small 4 because there's still so much going on. Jumped up 5 for our 2nd round pick. All right, Danny Wolf is no longer looked at to be the starting center of the team because Tony Bagaric is going to be the starting center for this upcoming season. Yeah, from Croatia, our Croatian Croatian cucumber, Croatian catapult. It's got to be like some form of alliteration as a nickname. The Croatian caterpillar, the Croatian crunkmaster. Something like that. They want Rodney to come off the bench. I'm not mad at that. I think that Ben deserves to get all of the touches. He don't really got, what's the 4-letter word? He ain't really got that if you look at him. But that shouldn't matter to us, right? Not right now. Oh, those sneakers. Yeah, let's get our boy right. If he really gonna be like that, I can't have him wearing anti-Klay Thompsons, man. You got to sign to one of these bigger brands. I'm sorry. Matter of fact, no, we're gonna let him cook. We're gonna let him cook with Team Anta. Oh, okay. Well, he's got a 93 as a almost a freshman. As a rookie, he's got a 93 with the ceiling of LeBron James. I'm just saying that right now aloud. He's got a 93 right now with the ceiling of LeBron James. We got Kuminga at the 4, Danny Wolf at the 5. Okay, I'm not mad at Danny Wolf starting, I guess. I kind of want this guy to play more than, yeah, he's upset, which he should be. He should be playing more than 9 minutes a game. Do we believe that Danny Wolf is the guy? Do I flip him and start him instead of Danny Wolf? Is he more defensive oriented? Not really. He's kind of trash defensively too. He rebounds well. His defensive consistency is awful. I think I'm going to take Danny Wolf's minutes down a little bit and just mess around with Tony, because Tony is the higher overall player right now. We got a lot of players that need to play, and I think that we consolidate a little bit after this season. First game is a loss. Jaeger Demon looked pretty good. Again, we're trying to figure out also who's the starting point guard of the future. So we might have to make some real decisions, like real trades this deadline. We did not make any trades at the deadline, though I tried. Anthony Edwards wins another MVP as he averages 37. Next year he's average 40. Every single year he's just getting better. Ben Jameson does shoot 37% from 3 and 16 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. He was an absolute stud. He was worth every single pick that we gave up, I think. Jaime Jaquez won the Cup MVP. I'm gonna look past that. I did not see that coming. Here are all the awards. Rookie teams, you know he's gonna be there. We won a total of 34 games, which is progression at the end of the day. We were almost a 500 team at home. This is our most critical offseason of them all, I will say. The Bulls are back in the finals, and they almost went back-to-back, but they get revenge for Mr. Barkley from when they lost to MJ. Oh, the Bulls added Kevin Durant. Let's go. They lost, but come on, man. LeBron does try to retire on us, but this time we can't tell him no. James Harden could say no. We can say no to Tobias, but we're not going to. Vooch is almost 80 overall, so we're going to tell him no. Oh, my God. LeBron was on the Warriors with Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler, and they're all trying to ride into the sunset together. But guess what? Y'all didn't win together, so you don't get to ride into the sunset together. Jimmy Butler still got an extra year to play. Draft lottery, here we go. That pick that we gave to the Warriors ended up being number 6, right? So shout out to us. We also gave them pick number 19. We ended up a pick number 3 from the New York Knicks. Talk to me. We did do our scouting this season too. This is going to be the best offseason of all time. I'm calling it right here, right now. Who's going to be the guy we're going towards? I'm not sure just yet. First overall pick is going to be Scott Connor out of Mississippi. Then we get Quinn Higgins out of Maryland. And then we get us. The potential first overall pick guy is still on the board, and he's a position of need for us, which is the center position. The ceiling and the floors, the ceiling is all NBA. That's cool. The floor ain't that crazy, but he's a great defensive player, it looks like. That's all we need. Great potential, great defensive player. Who else is here? I got to look at every single prospect, right? This dude's got Derrick Rose ceiling in the floor. Why did I even look? Why did I look? He's got the ceiling of Rose and the floor of John Wall. Come on, man. It's like 2 of my... okay. No. Oh, that guy says Will Chamberlain ceiling. Oh, my God. We have to go with the best player available here. This guy comes in immediately as a center. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I'm going with our guard, Eddie A. Rice out of Virginia. We also had pick number 14, which I'm not against potentially trading away if the trade makes, oh my goodness, Zoo. If the trade makes sense. Here's where I wish I knew what this free agency class looked like, because we could, in a world, I guess we kind of look and see what the free agency class look like, right? By going to teams and seeing players that don't have a salary, right? So these are rookie scale players, but who's the best guy with no contract? KD doesn't have a contract. Darius Garland doesn't have a contract. James Harden doesn't. John Morant doesn't. Reza Shea, rookie scale, he doesn't. This free agency class don't look like it's going to be anything crazy, so maybe our free agency is us signing or trading for a player right now. Pascal Siakam's going to be a free agent. Zion is a free agent, but not really a position of need necessarily. Reece Shepard, rookie scale guy. Same thing with Stephon Castle. Yeah, free agency is not about to have a super big hitter, it don't look like. So let's use our free agency right now by trading for a guy. Question is, who is that guy? There is no team intel, so we kind of have to look at like the positions of the draft, right? No, because these could be traded picks. Okay, forget about all of that. Forget about all of that. We're just gonna try to get a guy. Don't think about what team he plays for. Just can we pry a guy away? Like, were the Suns awful again this season? You know, probably. Probably. Oh no, they just won a championship. Forgot that fast that they just won a championship. Jokic plays for the Heat. Are you kidding me? That's not the first time I've seen that in these simulations. Like, is Brandon Miller a get for us? You know what I mean? Like, I know he's not a superstar, which is something we kind of wanted going into free agency this year. But could he just be the guy? He might be the best player available that can grow with the team, that's not actively on a team that's really, really, really good. Let's see if Brandon Miller is available, man. And I'm not trying to overpay for an 85 overall player. He's making, how much money is that? 32. We give them pick 14 and 15. See what they, oh. All right. End of lottery pick, and the pick right after the lottery, A.J. Newton from Kentucky, and then Victor Ward from Penn State. That was the easiest trade for a really good player that we've ever done, I think. Obviously, he's not a 90 overall club, but maybe someday. Maybe someday. I'm actually not even going to use this pick. We're not signing the 40-something overall pick. But I think we did good here. That's just the start of free agency or the offseason for us. Good draft pick. Dude, I said that we had to make a decision on these dudes. They don't want any money. They don't want any money, so we don't need to make the decision. They both can just stay on the team. Like that. That is so crazy to me how this is working out right now. I mean, I might still make the decision, by the way. I might still make the decision and use Kuminga as bait with the guy. I think that we prioritize Demon here. Now, I know his numbers went down and everything. And Traore actually was better this year. Oh, man. Maybe it's Traore. Dang, dude. I did not expect the numbers to be this different. We might go Traore because Traore also, on my mind, I thought he's a plus defender. I guess he's not. He's about an average defender for his position. Good steals for Jaeger Demon. This is the toughest decision. One of them I think I'm trading right now with Jonathan Kuminga to potentially get another star-ish player on the team. Just don't know what that looks like yet. Who is the guy? I mean, it may not matter. Maybe the trade we do with Kuminga, we get a star point guard, and it's like, regardless, you're a backup anyway. We give up our own first-round pick. Kobe White comes to the table. Zoo, Bam, Walker Kessler, Anthony Black, and Jalen Suggs. Oh, we also got the Caruso contract. So we legitimately can go get a max player right now. I think we try. I think we have to. If free agency is not going to be for us, I think we have to try to get that max player. The question is, who is the max player in question? I mean, the Houston Rockets then fell all the way off. Kevin Durant went to Chicago, and they just lost everything. Amen Thompson shooting 35% from three. I'm adding them to the list, dog. I'm adding them to the list. I know it's unrealistic. I'm adding them to the list regardless. Tyrese Maxey is there. Last year of his deal, though, I'm a little bit afraid of that part of it. Okay, I was thinking Giannis would be in play, but his team is pretty good, and he's, still great. I doubt there's a world where we do the crosstown trade from Brooklyn to New York City and go get Jalen Brunson, old self, but he's still great. They are bad. They were the 14 seed. Are you kidding me? OG is gone. Dang, dude. Is that a possibility? I know they haven't made many trades together in real life. I might try to go get Jalen Brunson, man. I know he's going to regress because he's 31, but I might try to go get Jalen Brunson. It would be Kuminga. It would be Alex Caruso. And it would be one of these two guards because we don't need all three of them. Is it Jaeger? And then you give us back what you need to give us back. 14 million. Oh, so no, this trade's probably not going to happen. We don't need to throw Caruso in there. It has to be just Demon. Contractually, we're there. We give them our own first-round pick. They think they're a championship contender. I'll give you your own pick back so you can really go into the tank. They think they're a contender. Are you kidding me? Y'all just with the 13 seed. All right, I'm not even tripping about it. I'm not going to trip about it. I did see your roster, though. I'm going to try to go get Amen Thompson in. It makes sense for them to just say no strictly off the strength that it's like, I'm not giving y'all our best player and y'all play in the same state as us. It's playing the same city as us, So Kuminga, Demon, Caruso, we're there contractually. They need to give us back a player. So in that case, we'll take Mr. Flowers here, who's a second-round pick. They think they're a contender as well. We give them our own first. Dang, maybe this trade can't happen right now. Every team think, oh, it happened. I think we gave them back their own pick. Is that what I just read? I just was kind of selecting picks and stuff. All right, so we have a guy, and we're gonna have him run our point guard position. Amen Thompson's gonna be our point. This is all falling into place because I think of these guys like Tavares. Why can't I change this position? Hold on, it is still a little bit buggy here. Hold on. One of these, either Ben or Tavares, is gonna be a 4. And then we go with Eddie Rice as the 5. Yeah, I think that's the way we go. We need some backup wings, though. Backup small 4, backup center. Can we get a good center to be our backup? I mean, we have the money to try to... Oh, he's going to Houston on a 3-year 31. Okay. Can we bring our boy Claxton back on a minimum? Yeah, we can. Yeah, man. All right, so he's going to be a backup. Small forward-wise, we can spend a little bit of money here. I'm not paying $12 million for Jet Howard unless Jet Howard has been hooping recently, which I just don't expect. He averaged 14 points per game. All right, Jet Howard, I'm happy that you finally found your way in the NBA. I'm not mad at picking you up. This Victor Wolf guy, he can't shoot, or he didn't shoot well last season. Carter Bryant, same thing. I think, yeah, Jet Howard is a real ball player. We're going to sign him. I'm letting Danny Wolf in and Drake Powell both walk. Hopefully they can find a home, but they just never was going to get like real PT on this team when we were good. And then we'll bring Nick Richards in as a 3rd string center. Player progression is going to tell us a lot. Let's go. Amen Thompson drops, but that's only because we changed his position. He'll be fine. Our boy Ben jumped up 8. Let's go. I think we're winning. Not the championship, but like winning as far as like, you know, everybody's getting better. Did we trade away the wrong guy? Jaeger only jumped up 1. All right. I mean, yeah. Our point guard crew is kind of nuts when you think about it. Our 3rd stringer is an 82 overall. Now we got Cam Thomas as a 6th man. You know he gonna light it up. One of these dudes would be a power forward, starting power forward. I'm not mad at the team we got right now, y'all. I ain't mad at it. I still think we're a ways away from being really good. But I think we should be a playoff team at the bare minimum right now. Maybe we are contenders. We are the 2 seed in the Eastern Conference right now, only behind the Atlanta Hawks. Yeah, Ben is him. Ben is killing the game right now. 23 points per game, 8 rebounds, 5 assists. He's shooting 45% from 3. Like, he has the potential to go down as one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's a 96 3-pointer as a sophomore. I don't know how many he's making a game. What? His 3-point tendency ain't crazy. I want you attempting 10 a game. But I don't even know if we mess with this team right now. I think everything is moving so well. Can we just extend some people? That's kind of what this deadline should be for me. Cam Thomas said he'll get extended. Listen, I'm not mad at Cam Thomas wanting to stay around. He's just now become the super 6-man bench player. He averaged 20 last season as a starter, dropped down to 14. He's officially still great. Has multiple seasons, him shooting 40% from 3. I'm not making no trades, man. Things are moving so well that we're going past the deadline and we'll see. Could we win right now? I guess that's the question. Could we win? Wimby with the MVP. Scott Connor win Rookie of the Year. All the awards are here. Could we do the thing? We don't get Exec of the Year after that great offseason. I don't understand, 2K. I don't understand. Any Brooklyn Nets? Yes, Ben. He's him, man. Amen Thompson, all defensive team. There's a chance, bro. I just don't know what that chance is. We end the season as a 2 seed. We were tied for the 1 seed. We just so happened to lose the last game of the season. If we won that, we would be the 1 seed right now. I'm feeling hype. I don't know how realistic it is because we're still a super young team. But the first round, we got the Orlando Magic, Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bane, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero, and Ricky Adrian. Yeah, look at our young roster, bro. I don't know. I mean, I think we're better than this team for sure. So we'll simulate that one. Brandon Miller sprains his right knee, but he'll be back by game 3. We're up 3-0. And we swept them. Second round, we got the Miami Heat, and Brandon Miller is back from that injury. They want to start Cam. I'm going to start Brandon Miller. I've got love for Cam, but I love his role as a 6-man. I think that is just the most perfect place for him to be. Miami, let's see who they rocking with nowadays. Yakashonen. Oh, yeah, they do have Jokic and Bam. Dang, Lawrence Conley. I don't know you, but you look nice. Tariq Whitehead, our old friend, Tariq Whitehead is starting for them. Let's see. Game 1 is a loss. They put the smackdown on. Let's look past that. Game 2, we win that one, though. Yeah. That first game was an anomaly. We put up 88 points. That's Not great. Let's do some other stuff here. Hold on. Boom, boom. I think do I want the young guy starting? The young center that we drafted? He didn't really do much. So yeah, we can keep Claxton there. We can keep Claxton. All right. We shorten the rotation. Game 4. Nick Claxton was back from his injury. I didn't even realize he was injured. We're down 3-1. We lost. Not even tripping about it. We made the postseason for the first time in a minute. They go on to the finals, and they go on to win. So, okay, I'm not tripping about losing to the eventual NBA champion. I think we still have a little bit of work to do, so it's fine. Kevin Durant trying to retire, no thanks. Anthony Davis, no thanks. Everybody else, y'all good to go. NBA draft lottery, I think we gave up all the good picks. We gave the Houston Rockets the first overall pick for Iman Thompson. Trade? I think so. I'll take that as a good trade. I don't know what this draft class has because I knew I didn't have any picks, so I looked past it. First overall pick guy is kind of trash, C+. All right, so we didn't give up the first overall pick in a generational draft class. That would have been scary. Yeah, they went with the guy from Purdue. Cool. He is a 76 overall. He might be great one day, but he's not one of those generational guys. We had a lot of picks. Honestly speaking, I'm not really interested. Sorry. I'm not really interested in the second round. Here's where things get interesting. Both of these young point guards want a capital B bag, and they probably deserve it. But I'm going to hold out on that for a little bit. And we're going to figure out our front court because I think that's a little bit more important. We have to make this decision on whether or not we match a 3 years, almost $90 million contract for what will basically just be a backup center. Oh, a backup point guard. He's pretty good, but I don't know if he's $90 million good. Especially if we have somebody that is the same position, same overall, similar player that shoots it better. I mean, this season, Ben shot at 10% better than last, so maybe that's an anomaly. I think we let Nolan walk, man. For nearly $90 million, I don't think we can tie that up into a backup point guard. And he's about to accept an offer from the Bulls that is way more tame. 3 years, 62 instead of 3 years, almost 90. So that's a win. That's a win. I hate to see him go. Our boy Demon is sending free agency. All of the guys that we drafted are almost gone. They're all almost gone. Let's go get a third string point guard. Ryan Rollins on the minimum. Go get a third string small forward like a Jake LaRavie on the minimum and a third string center. Because y'all not going to believe who I brought to the team. On a minimum contract. Y'all not going to believe the player I brought. So 93 overall for Ben Jameson. 93 right now. He is ready to legitimately take over the league. Rice jumped up 7. He's ready to be one of the better centers in the league. Ben jumped up 2 still. It sucks to see. Oh, Tavares probably dropped because we made him a full-time forward man. So I'm not tripping about it. What type of season did he have? 11, 5, 2. It's fine. We brought in Tari Eason to be a backup backup power forward for 8.5. Our backup center going into. Oh, that's not him. Our backup center going into next season. Oh, that's not him. He fell off a lot then. Our backup center going into next season. Oh, that's not him either. Joel Embiid drops 4 overalls, but he plays in Brooklyn now. He shot 32% from the field last season. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's nuts. They should have just brought him back on a minimum for a farewell tour or something. God, but he was a 78 or something. I'm like, that could be our backup center. He fell off so much, and he is 35, so I'm gonna give him some grace. But man, that's bad. I'm still giving him minutes. Joel Embiid's playing backup center minutes, baby. I'm sorry, Ryan Rollins. We're going to give those minutes to Joel Embiid. Yeah. Even though he was so awful last season. That's like, oh my God, numbers, you know? First game of the season is a 4-point loss. I think this could be, I don't think Ben made an all-star game yet. Oh, he did. Oh, he made third team. Oh, did I forget that? Or did I look past that? I'm not sure. But is this an MVP season then? I was going to say he's an all-star this year. Dude, Rice in his first game as a starter is 15-18. That's great. I don't know if that's realistic that he's going to average that, especially when he averaged 3 last season. But that's okay. Second game. Let's get a bigger sample size. Oh, we might be trash. Anthony Edwards plays for the Nuggets with Kevin Durant. Oh my God, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. He put up 55 against us. We don't have a stopper, I guess. But we do have Iman Thompson. I don't know. Game 3, and we got the dude that's supposed to be Jimmy Butler, who definitely is not Jimmy Butler. Okay. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Luka still doing his thing at the old age of 31 years old. He's nice. Mark James Jr., 6th man of the year. We got our boy, and it's Ben. He's gonna need to be really good in the second here. We'll explain why. Wembanyama DPOY. Do we get coach of the year? We don't get coach of the year, but we do get exec of the year. We were the 1 seed, I would assume. Ben is on second team, so that's a win for us. Amin Thompson is injured. That's the spoiler. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks. Championship on the way? I don't think so. Not unless we can get past this at least first round without him. So, yeah, and Rice is injured too, but he's playing through that injury. So we got Ben, we got Brandon, we got Ben. Oh, two Bens and a Brandon. Then we got Rodney and then Eddie. The bench still looks fine. Actually, Joel Embiid wasn't bad, He wasn't bad. He didn't play a ton eventually, but like per 36, his numbers like, oh, he still got it. Huck still got it. Can we get him a championship? First round, we got Giannis and Asar Thompson. And oh my God, and Amin Thompson's not even here for the battle. Oh, that's trash. Game 1 of the series, we lose. Dude, a 20-9 game. Kobe Buffkin was great. Let's act like that didn't happen. Okay, there we go. There's the win that we needed. We need a few more of those. We just need to bypass until Amin Thompson comes back. It's a 2-2 series. Oh my God, Ben just got injured too. So now we are really... Oh, Amin's playing through it though. So we exchanged our 1 point guard for another. Amin is back. We're playing through the injury. We're down 3-2. I hate this. I hate this. Can we get out of there with a win? We go to a 7. And in this game 7, Amin Thompson is now completely healthy. Can we win a game 7? I didn't even see what Ben's injury was. I hope that is something that he can come back in the next round. We will go to the next round after dominating that first half. And yeah, okay, cool. Big wins. Cam Thomas comes in when you need him the most with a little 40 ball. They said we should have traded him away 5 years ago. We haven't. He's him. Let's see exactly what Ben's injury is. A day-to-day with a toe sprain. Cool. I don't need a 6-man rotation anymore. We're going to get it back to a normal rotation against Miami Heat, who defeated us last season, so we could potentially get our revenge. Their team is the same as far as starting lineups go. So, yeah, good old rematch. Game 1, we win this one. Thank you, Ben. Ben Jameson, they not ready for him. Joel Embiid got a cut on his head. I don't know how, because the man is not hooping. He did that in his own house. Now Ben Seraph. I didn't even know if I'm pronouncing. You notice I haven't tried to pronounce it all video long, because I literally don't know. Joel Embiid is back from the cut on his head. We lose a game. We're up 3-1. We're in the conference finals to see the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young, Dyson Daniels, Reza Shea. They have the same exact starting lineup now that they do in 2025. I want to say we're just better, though. Their front court is better because Jalen Johnson is just better than our boy Tavares. Trae Young with a little 40-11 game. We look past that. Losing game 1 has kind of become our thing, it seems like. Game 3, we win. Game 4, Eddie is completely healthy finally. He's been playing this whole offseason or this postseason with an injury. 3-1 lead. Cam just tore his right calf. He's out. Brandon Miller was out. And now they force a game 7. Ah, snap. 7-man rotation. Brandon is playing through something. He's having a really good postseason so far, but he's playing through something. We're 1 game away from being in the finals to see, I don't know who yet. What do we do differently? What can we do differently? Reza Shea has been hit 7 threes in a closeout game for them. That's great. Miles Turner's off the bench. Porzingis is still there. Lonzo Ball is on the team. This is a good roster, man. Asa Newell's now an 85 off the bench. This is a good team. I don't know what else to do. We're going to simcast through it. Brandon Miller has completely recovered. We're going to see the Suns in the finals if we win this game 7. The Suns are coming off a championship, so they got that pedigree that we don't. First quarter, we win by 18. Second quarter, we win by 6. Ladies and gents, we are on our way to the NBA Finals. Brooklyn Nets, first time since the early 2000s. Jameson with a 32-10-9, 7-steal game. Why does my guy that has a 96-3, how does he attempt a 1-3 in this game? I truly think that if we had his shot tendency right, it's only a 37. If we had his shot tendency right, he would win the MVP award. Phoenix Suns, Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, Courtney Blair, and Kamen Malach. Game 1, Maluach, however you pronounce it. Game 1 is a win. Game 2 is a win. Game 3 is a win. Ladies and gentlemen, we are NBA champions. Ben. Now, I'm going to go an extra season. I'm not even trying to do nothing like, make trades or whatever. I just want to change his shot tendency, his 3-point tendency, to just see how good he could be if we actually gave that man the tendency that he deserves. He's shooting I didn't even realize he's shooting 1-3 a game when his 3-point rating is basically 99. Are you kidding me? Let's give him real 3-point shooting stats like he deserves, or attributes like he deserves. Come up there and shoot threes. Catch and shoot off the dribble. It don't even matter. You got that green light from us. We might be able to win another one, but again, that's not my goal. I just really want to see what his stats will look like. I don't care about the draft. I don't care about nothing. And we shouldn't care about the draft. Why do they have so many second round picks? Oh my goodness. I just want to bring my guys back. My boy Rodney at that starting 4. Joel Embiid, I'm gonna let you go, big fella, because if you dropped 4 last season, I have no idea what you're gonna do this season, but I don't want to be a part of it. We did get you a ring though, so you're welcome for that. Iguodala can come to the team just to fill out the roster. No, he can't. Okay, he decided to go somewhere else. That's fine. We'll bring back our boy Danny Wolf. Welcome back, Danny. Yeah, now he's probably pretty upset that we brought him back right after winning the championship. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta do. He jumped up 3 this time around. Yeah, dude, this team has real life repeat potential. And again, that's not even my goal. I just want to see what his stats look like. No way he got a 99-3. He attempts 1 3. 1 in a game. Man, that's like Steve Nash. Like, that's stuff Steve Nash was doing before, it was normal for people to shoot threes or point guards to shoot threes. He only took 4 this game. Let's act like that's an anomaly. I need him to take 11. Yes. Yeah. This is you. This is real life you. MVP, no, but it's got to be something, right? Not only a first team or second team or third team. Made an all-defensive team. He averaged 30. Wait. He didn't make an all-NBA team averaging. Oh, no, he's on first team. I just looked past it. Okay. He averaged 30, and he hit 263s. That's actually not enough. We were the 2 seed. Again, I don't care about winning. I just want to see exactly what type of numbers he will put up. We're back in the NBA Finals, though, and we're going to get Shea and company, and we won another championship. Look at us. We did it. Woo! If you enjoyed the video, leave it a like, subscribe. Shout out to Ben Jameson, man. One of the best auto-generated guys we've seen so far in NBA 2K26. I'll see y'all tomorrow.